In the last episode, we set off to finish our journey up to Mexico. It has been truly amazing to see the abundance of sea life in these waters, as I've never seen anything like it. Join us as we tackle crossing through the famous Papagayo winds, which blow off of Nicaragua and is known to produce strong winds and big seas. We had to be careful to choose the right time to sail through these waters. Big turtles up here. Let's see if you'll let us get close to them. Hey, buddy. Hey there. That's so cool. It's like 3 turtles so far we've seen out here. We're all enjoying it up top. Enjoying the sunshine.
This is much different. We're on the lookout for turtles. There are so many turtles out here that instead of looking out for boats or people in the water, we're looking for turtles so we can run into them.
Exactly.
This is an amazing place.
There's another one coming up right up there abouts. This is like the 5th turtle we've seen today. And we've seen more rays jump in and everything. It's kind of crazy. We started off by being able to put out the sails and had a gentle breeze to push us along. We turn off the engine.
Engine's off and we are sailing. Hopefully we don't have to turn it back on till we reach Chiapas.
Oh. Well, I hope so too, but we'll be sailing into the winter probably when we get closer to Chiapas or closer to Mexico at least. Or we just be really close hauled. It's either or. I don't know.
You just never know.
Just never know. But this is quite nice. I could sail like this. Maybe a little bit more, but it's very relaxing. We're doing about 3.5, 4 knots, which is not too bad, but
we're into like 5-6 knots of breeze.
Yeah, exactly. 5-6 knots of breeze. It's very relaxing. Got some dolphins. Hey, they're going into the boat. Yeah, there's more coming over here. Nice so far. There's about like 15 to 20 knots of wind right now. 15. There's light caps.
I'd say 12 to 15.
12 to 15 knots of wind, and we're doing about 6.5 knots. So, and this is kind of coming. It's on the aft quarter a bit, so it's a bit rolly. But not too bad. It's actually really pleasant sailing right now. So we'll turn the corner in just a couple hours and head closer to Nicaragua after we round the last tip of Costa Rica. But it's a nice day, so can't complain. Papagayos. We rounded the corner of Costa Rica, and then it was just like whoosh!
Bang! We're here.
Yeah.
They were here right away.
So a little bit of a reef jib out, and then obviously I have our reef main, and yeah, We'll see how this goes.
Doing 6s?
Yeah, we're doing 6s with a very small jib and a reefed main. Double reef.
Double reef main.
Double reef main.
But it's a very comfortable ride.
It is.
It's very comfortable.
Yeah, the seas aren't crazy right now. Whee! Except for that was a big roll. But the seas, you know, generally it's comfortable. It's a comfortable ride.
Yeah, there's like some 1 meter seas out here right now.
Yeah, and that's all that's expected, I think. 1.5 meter seas, so this should be what it'll be like. And hopefully we'll only have a day and a half of this. Great, easy.
Really?
What?
Okay, yeah. 500 miles to go.
Well, 500 miles to go, but not 500 miles Papagayos. We just have to get past Nicaragua.
Right. It'll be fun. Who knows what's going to happen? Nobody can tell the weather.
No. Fish on in these waters. It's gonna be fun. I just mentioned to Rui a minute ago, should we pull the fishing line in? Because chopping up a fish in this roll, not gonna be fun. And he thought that no fish would latch on, so we'll see what this is and see what we bring in. Just add a little extra angle to the rolling around in the sea. Got off. After
He was definitely on.
well,
Our issue is, and this is why we always keep losing him while we're sailing and doing 5, 6, 6, 5, 7s, 8s. It's bad enough that we're trying to bring in a fish, but we're also moving away from him at 5+ knots.
yeah. And we're not stopping right now because
Yeah, we
the shit
never
we're in.
stop. Like
Well,
we're always cranking, so sooner or later the fish does bust whatever it's hooked
Well, we
on.
usually-
It rips loose.
we slow down when we're not in this.
Not really. Most of the times, that's when they go. Like the 2 mahi mahi, same thing.
Yeah.
We were doing 6 knots, and it's like, yeah. If we want to catch the fish, it's easy to catch him. You just have to
Stop.
go into irons, catch the fish, then get back to sailing. You can't be doing 6 knots
No, I know.
and trying to bring in a fish.
Exactly. So anyway, now the line's in. 'Cause there's big gusts, just like that one coming through. And yeah, chopping up a fish in this would not be fun.
Probably too much water. Gotta get 'em.
Day at sea.
Good winds. Boats behaving very well. I'm very happy. This is easily doable.
Yeah. What are we doing right now? Like 7?
Mid 6s, 7s. In the pups we get up to 7.5. Boats flat, behaving wonderful.
Yeah. Pretty comfortable ride so far, right?
Yep.
And there's the sun setting. Whee! With a roller. First day at sea. Sun looks amazing. I tried to take a nap earlier, but it didn't work. Rui's technically on the first watch right now, but I couldn't sleep, so. Yeah, it's been lovely so far. We've been making really good speed, so that's good. Now the sun's setting. Look at that light. Wow.
Sunshine.
You look wonderful.
Oh,
You should see the volcano.
right on.
How'd you sleep?
Pretty good in the V-berth. Too much
You
noise.
slept in the Bieber?
Can't sleep over here. Too much noise.
Wow.
Yeah, V-berth was okay.
That's
Only
impressive.
place.
Well, welcome to the morning time.
Yeah.
Breakfast of champions. Penguins. I am the worst eater under long sails. Usually I try and have something easy that's healthier to grab, but when the winds were strong yesterday, it was kind of, I was like, I'm not cooking, and so just kind of snacked all day. But hopefully today I'll actually cook some stuff if it's like this. This isn't too bad to cook in. But yeah, breakfast. I let Riri go back down to sleep for a little bit longer since I'm wide awake now, so the sun's up and he can get some more rest. I'm feeling pretty good. Just watching the waves go by. Made it through the Papagayos, and then the wind died. So now we have the motor on only for a couple hours, hoping that these are just midday lulls in the winds and that they'll come back. But we shall see. But yeah, we're doing like 1.5 knots. So it's time to turn on the motor. And everything was slapping around, so I woke up from my nap. Your nap here.
I try to keep you quiet, sorry.
Riri said he tried to keep me quiet.
I try to keep the sails quiet so she could sleep for like 5 or 6 or 10 hours, but the wind disappeared and the waves were still there. And
I know, the waves are still
that was
there.
it.
Yeah, I got a good 2 hours of rest. Got 2 hours rest, and since the wind stopped, I was able to do all the dishes down below, so not everything was bad, I guess. Just want a little bit more sailing time.
Everywhere.
The amount of turtles that we have seen on this trip has been absolutely insane. I've lost count. I think we're up to number 13. Just passed one, like right off the side of the boat.
Well, today alone, that's 3, 4, 5, 6 already.
How many today?
Today alone, 6.
6 turtles today.
Yeah, 6 turtles.
Since this calmed down. And then the dolphins, which they're right off there. Rui took some video before. But there's so many dolphins too. This is like a turtle sanctuary, and the dolphins are just enjoying the bow. Oh, I think this one has a little kid with it.
And we are off the coast of?
We're off the coast of Honduras. No, Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
The volcano minnows are in the background. You can kind of see them. But yeah, it's been kind of nice to slow down and see all this. I can't believe how many turtles. And then the dolphins. We just need to see a whale. Like, that's all I really want to see now. That's amazing. The life is amazing out here, and the water is absolutely stunning. It's so pretty.
And the clarity of the water?
That's what I mean. Like, the clarity of the water is like, it's like tempting you to jump in, which I'm not doing.
With the sharks.
Oh yeah. Well, we saw too many sharks when we left Costa Rica, so I'm gonna hang on to the boat, stay on the boat. There was a lot of shark activity leaving Costa Rica, so. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Even though there's no wind, it's nice to be able to motor in this and see all this life. So, okay. Have changed over to the other side, coming from the west now, or the northwest basically, or yeah, the west. Yeah, sailing into the sunset now. So just turn the motor off and set the sail, and hopefully it'll remain like this, right?
We'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see. But
it'll be dark in about half an hour.
Yep. Try and get as much sailing time as possible. Good morning. It's day number 3. Still motoring. Motored through the night. We just tried to set out the jib, but no luck. The wind isn't quite there, so put the motor back on. Really wish I could sail a little bit more, but it is what it is. Sat down and something keeps grabbing our fishing line and pulling it, but then letting go. So, what do you think, babe? Do you think? So we just keep catching small fishies, huh?
I don't know what it is. I think a little later on today I'm going to make a new lure and put a new hook on there and see if it helps, because that old hook seems a little rusted right now. But
it's like the third time.
Early. It's morning. It's coffee time.
I know. I thought we were going to get some lunch.
We will, and I am fine.
Yes. Yeah, so Riri just did the whole night, and I woke up about 6, so came out to join him. We're just
slept like a baby.
Yeah, I had a nice sleep. Thank you, Riri. So, just sailing along El Salvador now, and by this evening or tomorrow maybe, and we'll be in
met. I love Guatemala.
Yes.
Guatemala is a beautiful country.
Slowly making our way. Going a little slower than we were for the Papagayos. As there's no wind. Or what breeze there is, we're creating it.
We're still doing 5.6s.
Yeah, we're still doing 5.6, and we've used very little fuel. The engine's running really well, touch wood, so just a couple more days and we should be there. And hopefully some wind will come back, so we can sail a bit more. We were lucky through the Papagayos, as we read lots of reports of boats getting beat up going through them, which is why it was so important for me to take care of our boat and wait for the best window to sail through them. I just wish we had those winds all the way up to Mexico. Join us next week when we finally arrive to Mexico, but not without a bit of a hiccup before reaching Chiapas. Until next time, cheers!